All right, clean it up, Todd.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for our main event. 10 rounds among light heavyweights. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Dawson's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
I didn't see his record.
We'll see it.
Roy Jones Jr.
54,
supremely
7-0,
confident
40
here.
KO.
Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes.
Roy Jones, baby. Let's go. Let's fuck him up.
All right.
Should be a good fight, though.
What'd you do?
29, 1-0. That's pretty good.
I didn't even like this. I didn't think that was
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Dawson's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Roy Jones Jr. with a royal right. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Back up.
There's so much to like about Chad Dawson, but there are things that could be improved, such as
Every once in a while, he drops his hands a little bit. And every once in a while, they go defensive a little
Oh,
bit
hit
too
the head
often
button.
in certain spots where he gives you a little bit of an opportunity to catch up a little bit, put something together. But for the most part, he's pretty solid.
a little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old times used to say, with your palm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Roy Jones Jr.'s banged around by a big uppercut. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Right to the head with that right. And that's the end of round one. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched the movie named 300. You saw that movie.
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
He engages in the clinch. Dawson's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Huge right hand comes crashing home. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Unable to score with the hook. Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Jones is punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
Dawson's sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counter-punch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Jones's opponent landing an effective counter-punch right there. A little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. Rips a big punch there. Dawson's putting forth a great combination there. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Roy Jones. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Dawson's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. And that's the end of round 2. Roy Jones Jr.'s corner has to come up with a game plan now. They need to advise their fighter as to how he can get away of that good old-fashioned 1-2.
No, what they have to do is tell their fighter that, hey, it's not against the law to move your head.
Yeah, that guy's looking good.
He is.
You're not giving me a
Little breeze in there. Okay. You get all that?
Head to the body, head to the body.
Jab, jab, look.
Yeah.
As far as I got all that.
Tough to believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even able to survive.
Well, if you read up on Houdini, the great escape artist, it's hard to believe that he escaped some of the positions he was in. Remember that box with the chains around him and everything underwater? He got out of this.
Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Pulls the trigger fast.
Left and right, come on, baby.
Dawson's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back now.
Yeah.
There it is. How about that?
Yeah.
Roy Jones Jr. down after getting tagged by that power punch.
Oh. That was good. Good.
Listen, Roy Jones Jr. told us all week long, he's not going away this easy. He beats the count. Jones is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. What impact from that uppercut by Chad Dawson. Nice work with the overhand right. He just missed that shot up top. Good step back counter punch there. Dawson's able to land a nice clean left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Chad Dawson. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, how much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on. But sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
2%. damage. It's a little.
So what did I say?
Keep your hands up, brother. Throwing your punches with your hands in there. Good?
Pretty good. Can you see how many fingers am I holding up?
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Jones is like a piece of Velcro against his opponent recently here. It seems like he's clinching more after that knockdown.
Yeah, that's exactly what he has to do right now. Now he has to be able to just get past this little bit. It's kind of like being in a bad rapids. You know, you're going down those waterfalls. You better be in a canoe. You better be in something. This is his canoe. This is his raft.
He missed with that headshot. Chad Dawson's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Jones is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Roy Jones Jr. is in that position that nobody likes to be in, seeing your own blood and knowing you've been cut. Look at his mouth. Good right hand.
Wait till he sees his face overall after this match.
Look at that combination by Roy Jones. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
Jones's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Dawson's putting he gets to him with an uppercut. Oh man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow.
Oh, you had to grab me, you dick. Hey, come on down there. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch.
And round 4 comes to an end. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor is going to stop this, and he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Oh, 61-57. This for bare knuckle?
Yeah. What round are we going in now? 5th?
6th round.
5th round.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Combo lands to the head. Not able to land the headshot. Dawson's really walking a tightrope here. I mean, that's a foul. That's a headbutt right there. He could get DQ'd. Here's one. Solid. Reacting to tough circumstances. Not something that Roy Jones Jr. has had to do a lot of in his career. But now that's exactly what he needs to do. As more than once tonight, he's found himself down.
Sit.
Continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
This round, KO. All right, we got one more for this weight class, and then we move on to the big old heavyweights. And it looks like we're gonna have to be Butterbean because his overall 74, since we stick with the lowest overall average for our choice of boxers for each weight class. So stay tuned for the next video.
His manager and his promoter like it because that means that he's going to be easy to sell.